I did shoulder presses every single day for 30 days straight. No rest days, no skipping. And what happened to my shoulders was not what I expected. Some of it was great. Some of it genuinely surprised me, and one part almost sidelined me completely. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what happens week by week, whether daily shoulder presses actually build muscle faster, and the one mistake that turns this hack into an injury. Let's get into it. Quick truth before we start. Your shoulder isn't one muscle. It's three, front, side, and rear deltoid, plus a group of small stabilizers called the rotator cuff that most people never even think about. Shoulder presses hit those deltoids hard. So the question isn't, does pressing every day do something? It's, what exactly happens when you don't let those muscles rest? That's where this gets interesting. Week 1, the nervous system wakes up. In week 1, you probably won't see any visible change in the mirror. But something is happening you can't see. Your nervous system is learning the movement. This is called neural adaptation. Your brain gets better at recruiting muscle fibers efficiently. Your stabilizer muscles start firing in the right order, and your form naturally cleans up. This is why a lot of people feel stronger in the first week. Even though their muscles haven't actually grown yet, it's not new muscle. It's your brain getting better at using the muscle you already have. The catch: soreness. If you're new to daily pressing, expect your shoulders to feel tight and fatigued by day 4 or 5. That's not damage, that's a signal. And it's the first hint of what's coming in week 2. Week 2, the recovery deficit begins. Here's where daily training starts to diverge from what most trainers recommend. Muscle doesn't grow during the workout. It grows during recovery, when the muscle repairs. The microscopic damage from training. The shoulder joint is unique because it's small, highly mobile, and surrounded by tendons that recover slower than the muscle itself. When you press daily without rest, you can keep stimulating the deltoids, but the connective tissue, the tendons and rotator cuff, doesn't get the 48 to 72 hours it typically needs to fully repair. This is the point where a lot of people notice a strange pattern. Their strength plateaus or even dips slightly, even though they're training more than ever. That's not you getting weaker. That's your body politely asking for a break. And if you ignore it, week 3 is where things get real. Quick question, are you currently training shoulders more than twice a week? Drop it in the comments. I want to see how common this actually is. Now, here's the part that made me almost stop the experiment entirely. Week 3, the warning signs. By week 3, I started to feel something new. A pinching sensation at the top of the press, right around the front of the shoulder. This is an extremely common warning sign called impingement, where tendons get compressed between bones because the surrounding muscles are fatigued and not stabilizing the joint properly anymore. This is the single biggest risk of daily shoulder pressing. The shoulder is not built like your legs. You can walk every single day for the rest of your life with no issue. But the shoulder joint has far less room for error because of how many structures pass through such a tight space. If you ever feel a sharp pinch, a click or pain deep inside the joint, not muscle soreness, but joint pain that is your body telling you to stop immediately, not push through it. Pushing through joint pain is how a minor irritation becomes a torn tendon that sidelines you for months instead of days. What actually happens if you keep going smart? Now here's the twist. Daily shoulder training isn't necessarily bad. The mistake is daily heavy shoulder training. Elite gymnasts and calisthenics athletes train shoulders almost every day, but they cycle intensity, heavy day, light day, mobility day, repeat. If you want the benefits of frequent shoulder work, better mobility, more consistent muscle activation, and faster skill development, without the injury risk, the fix is simple. Alternate a heavy pressing day with a light, high-rep or mobility-focused day. This lets the muscle stay stimulated while giving the tendons a partial break. Athletes who do this often report better shoulder stability and less pain than people who train shoulders only once a week, because consistency beats intensity when you give the joint room to adapt. The real result after 30 days. So what actually happened to my shoulders after a full month? Mild strength gains in week 1, and 2 from the nervous system, adapting, a plateau in week 3 from accumulated fatigue, and that impingement warning sign that forced me to switch to alternating heavy and light days for the final stretch. The honest takeaway: your shoulders can absolutely be trained frequently, but every day, same intensity, no adjustments, is the version that gets people hurt, not the version that gets people strong. If you're dealing with shoulder pain right now, this isn't medical advice. See a physical therapist or doctor before pushing through it. But if your shoulders feel fine and you want to train them, smarter, subscribe. I'm testing daily training routines for every major muscle group and posting what actually happens, good and bad. Which muscle group should I test next? Let me know below.